Hello, everyone. I hope you're keeping well. Welcome to Meditation Wave. My name is Pina, and I'm so happy that you took some time for yourself to join the class tonight. And as always, I want to thank Healthletica for keeping the community together with these online sessions while we continue to safely distance. And so come meet me on your mat and get comfortable, and we'll begin. So as you're seated comfortably, you're feeling your sit bones being supported. And we're going to engage the mudra of knowledge by placing our thumb and forefinger together, the other three fingers up, palms facing up, and the back of the hands are resting on our thighs or on our knees. And we're going to find our centering breath. As you gently close the eyes, relax the jaw, release the shoulders down away from the ears, release the belly. And for a few moments, our mind turns inward as we observe the movement of our breath. And tonight we're going to keep the Gyan Mudra and the meditative posture just a little longer as we sit. And we bring ourselves to the present moment. And I'd like you to bring your awareness into the base of your spine. This is our root chakra. As we awaken the latent energies in our body, and then use those energies to help heal and release any tension and let go of any stress. And with our awareness in our root chakra, our eyes are still closed, the mudra is engaged. I'd like you to imagine there are roots growing from the base of your spine, down your legs, and from the soles of your feet. Your roots reach deep into the earth and interconnect with all of humanity and all of nature. Just like the roots of trees that are complex and intertwined and support each other and support nature, so are human roots. Our roots are energetic and they connect us to one another. And if you had any doubt about this theory, just look at the world around us and see how truly connected we really are. And as we connect with humanity, our awareness goes to the pain and the suffering that is occurring all over the world. And sadly, our brothers and sisters and folks are suffering for various different reasons, individually, as communities, as systems. And I'd like you to lend your compassion to humanity by acknowledging the pain, whether from illness or trauma intolerance, abuse. And you may be experiencing some of that pain yourself in your own personal life. And so, as humans and as interconnected as we are, let's walk together on this journey to healing, on this journey to strength. And now I'd like you to imagine that the earth is feeding you through her roots, a clean, healing energy that rises up into the soles of your feet, into your legs, into your knees, healing any inflammation or pain in your muscles and your joints. And the healing energy climbs up into your hips, into your spine, into your shoulders, down your arms, into the palms of your hands, and up through your neck and through the base of your skull. And this healing energy travels down the front of your body, from your face into your neck, into your chest, your abdomen, into your pelvis, and down the front of your legs. And the energy flows back into the earth from the soles of your feet, leaving you energized and whole. And now with an inhalation, release the Gyan Mudra and open your eyes and let your breath out in your exhalation like a sigh. Inhale the arms up, crossing them over each other and placing the palms on your thighs or on the floor as we drop our head, drop our shoulders, and begin to unwind the muscle groups and the larger joints to prepare for Shavasana, corpse pose. And as you drop your head, you let gravity just pull your head down and feel a nice tug in the back of your neck and across the tops of your shoulders. Just letting the energy flow. And your abdomen is still relaxed, so you're feeling it rise and fall as you breathe through. And with an inhalation, uncross the arms. Exhalation, extend your legs in front of you, placing the soles of your feet together, and then drawing your feet closer to your body in butterfly. And here you'll feel a nice stretch in your pelvis and in your hips. And your hands can rest on your feet or on your knees, anywhere that makes it comfortable. And if you need a deeper stretch, you can lean forward just a bit. And here again, we're going to drop the head, drop the shoulders, and feel the stretch a little lower in our mid-back. And breathing evenly as we begin to release the tension, awaken the energies. And one more breath. And inhale the back straight, open the eyes, lift the head. Exhale, release your legs in front of you. And now I'd like you to, seated, place your hands on your hips. And we're going to wake up the heart chakra and the throat chakra by bringing our elbows gently together behind our back. So drawing the elbows toward each other will cause your chest to curve forward, opening it up. And here's our heart chakra. And now if you lift your head, you'll feel a subtle stretch down the front of your throat, and we'll release that energy in our throat chakra as well. And that way we will be courageous in our speech and believe that we have a voice, that we have the right to speak. As we clear up any stuck energy in our throat. And with your face to the ceiling, open your eyes and your mouth wide, stretch your face, and then relax back down with a nice exhale. And if you're using the meditation wave to help relax you before you go to sleep at night, you can actually do the whole thing while you're lying down. And we often encourage individuals with different mobility to perform many yoga postures in their mind. And the benefits are almost the same. And if you're interested in finding out more about that, you can actually look up something called exercise experiment, and it'll explain how the brain can't really tell if you're actually doing something or if you're imagining that you're doing it. So the same muscles are activated, the same hormones are released that are beneficial, and you reap many of the same benefits as if you were actually doing the postures. And now we're going to make our way onto the hands and the knees. Nice wide hands placed right underneath your shoulders and your knees right underneath your hips. And now we're going to drop the spine into a U shape. And the theme here is continuing to release the tension. So we've worked on the neck, we've worked on the shoulders and the hips. Now let's do the spine by decompressing it into a U shape and releasing every single vertebra one by one. And if you wiggle your hips, you'll get the final couple of vertebrae in your lumbar spine to open up and create a little space there. And just let your spine hang, and this should be feeling very, very good. So just kind of enjoy that feeling of decompression in your spine. And breathe through it. And then with an inhalation, the spine curls up like a cat. And with an exhalation, release back down into that U shape. An inhalation, the spine comes up, the hips come forward, the shoulders go back, and exhalation, back down into the U shape. And this time lift your head so you feel a nice stretch down the front of your body. And that stimulates the vagus nerve, which is also releasing beneficial hormones and chemicals into your body. And now I'd like you to continue with the cat and cow, following the movement of your own breath. Keep that connection to the inhale and the exhale, and really use the muscles around your spine to lift and then mindfully lower your spine. So you're activating the muscles at the same time. Let's do that a couple more times. Follow your breath. Keep that connection. And then come back to a neutral spine. And then mindfully drop down onto your belly, placing your chin on your hands. And this is the Sphinx pose. We'll start with our feet. So the tops of our feet are down on the mat, legs slightly apart. And as we move up the body, we're going to begin to engage the muscles. So the muscles in our legs, and then engage the glutes to protect your lower back. Your pelvis is glued to your mat. And as we come higher, your back is going to start to feel an intense stretch in your low back. Move up and place your forearms on the mat. And here you have that beautiful curve in your spine. Your neck is long and relaxed. Elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms in front of you like a sphinx. And your eyes are cast downward, looking at a spot a few feet in front of you on your mat, on the floor. And keep the glutes tight and feel that intense stretch in your lower back. And here the Sphinx pose is creating heat in your body and destroying disease and awakening the Kundalini energy. And so all of our energies are being activated and swirling around. And if you can manage a couple more breaths here, it's very beneficial. If not, don't force it. Just drop back down onto your chin. Shoulders down away from the ears. One more breath. And now to release the posture, we'll place our arms alongside our body, palms up, and we're going to drop down onto our left ear and let the shoulders fall forward. Let the feet fall away from each other in a complete release of the asana. Completely release every muscle in your body. And let gravity just pull you down to the mat. Release the jaw, close the eyes. Breathe evenly here. And on your next inhale, lift the head and drop over to the other side. Again, releasing the shoulders down. See if you feel any tension in your body. Bring your awareness there and then mindfully release that group of muscles. Release the area where you feel the tension, and that will take you deeper into your posture. Release the jaw. Stay connected to your breath. One more breath. Nicely done. And now mindfully roll over onto your back, placing the soles of your feet on the floor. Your knees are pointing to the ceiling, arms out in the shape of a cross or a T. And we're going to mindfully drop both knees over to the right as you turn your head to look at your left shoulder. Just as long as there's not too much pressure in your neck, you can do that. And that will create a subtle twist from the base of your neck to the base of your spine. And palms can be up or down. I prefer up. And as you turn your head to look at your shoulder, make sure that the opposite shoulder, or actually both shoulders, remain on the mat. If you feel the shoulders lifting, then you just bring your head back to neutral, back to center. And again, this is another posture where we let gravity do all the work. So once you're in position, your eyes are closed, release the jaw, release the belly, and fall into the posture. Let gravity do the work. And mindfully move down your spine, releasing any tension you're still holding on to. Move down vertebra by vertebra, letting everything go. And on the next inhalation, bring your knees and your head back to center. Exhale, drop both knees over to the left, turning your head to close the eyes, release the jaw, breathe into the belly, breathe through your spine. This is a beautiful passive posture that is actually massaging your internal organs, especially the lower intestine. And as you breathe through, mindfully move down the spine, releasing any tension that you're still holding on to. And with the next inhalation, come back to center. So your head is at center, your knees are at center, and placing a hand on each knee, make these little circles in a clockwise direction, massaging the lower back, and a twist. And now move in a counterclockwise direction. Nicely done. And now with your feet off the ground, I'd like you to open up your knees to either side of your body, exposing your pelvis, exposing your private section to the sky. And this is a very vulnerable position for many people. And that's because entrenched in our psyche have been those voices that keep telling us to protect our privates, not show, sit with our legs closed. And so there's a lot of insecurity attached to the sacral chakra, which is located here, just beneath our navel. And our sacral chakra is the seat of our creativity. And here is where we allow pleasure and joy and love to enter our lives. But here's where we feel the most vulnerable. Because to love someone, we expose our vulnerability. And to create something, we expose our vulnerability. And that's why many times reflexively, instinctively, we close up, we hide ourselves. And in so doing, we hide our true nature. We hide who we really are. Because we mistake vulnerability with weakness. And nothing could be further from the truth. Vulnerability is courage, and they're intertwined. And by exposing our vulnerability, we make peace with it so that we can be closer to living our most authentic life. And so now, with an inhalation, using your hands, bring your knees back together. And then with an exhalation, extend your legs down onto your mat for our final relaxation, Shavasana corpse pose. And here, make yourself comfortable. You can place a blanket or a pillow under your knees. Let your feet fall away from each other. And your legs are just far enough apart so that your lower back is free of pressure. And you can lift your shoulders slightly off the mat and then place them down gently. Feel your head supported on the mat. Relax the forehead. Close the eyes. Release the eyebrows. Release the bridge of the nose. Let the eyes sink into. Relax the jaw. And drop your tongue to the back of the mouth. Relax the neck. Release the muscles of the throat. Relax your shoulders down onto the mat. Feel the relaxation flow down. Relax the wrists, the palms, and the backs of the hands. And let that relaxation flow out your fingertips. Release the spine. Relax every vertebra as you move down into the base of your spine, into the lower back. Let your lower back open. Relax the hips, relax the thighs, the knees, the calves, the shins. Release the ankles, the soles of the feet, the arches of the feet. Let that relaxation flow out your toes. Release the chest. Relax the rib cage. Release the abdomen. And if the abdomen is soft, you'll feel it rising and falling with the movement of your breath. And feel your breath, how it flows like waves on the ocean. Your body rises with the inhale and falls with the exhale. Bring stillness to your mind. Imagine your thoughts as fluffy white clouds floating in an endless blue sky. And watch those thoughts just drift away. And bring your awareness into the space of your heart, in the middle of your chest. And think of all those whom you love. Love is the most healing power on earth. Overflow with the love that you feel. And let that love fill every cell in your body. And let it rise up from your chest and flow into the room like a mist. And with every inhale, bring that love back in for yourself. In your life that you're appreciative of. It can be as simple as the air that you breathe, to a good book, to a warm blanket, to your favorite chair. And be grateful for all the good things in your life. Let's consider the theme of forgiveness. Buddha said, holding on to resentment is like drinking poison. Perhaps forgiveness is too big a word, is too big a concept for you at this place and time. And that's okay. But can you consider the concept of forgiveness and the thought that one day you may be willing to let something go? To let go of an old hurt. To perhaps let go of an old grievance. To let go of pain. And can you perhaps imagine what it would feel like to live your life with an open heart? And bring your awareness now back into your breath. Feel it rise and fall like waves. The air is cool on the inhale and warm on the exhale. and feel your whole body breathing with the breath. Your whole body rises up and then falls again. And feel the tingling in your fingers and toes. That's your own healing energy that has been awakened. And this is a healing energy that you encounter with every breath. You bring that healing energy into your body and you release with every exhale toxins and negativity. And I will leave you in Shavasana. And so when you prepare to awaken by bringing subtle movements into your fingers and toes, by bringing your awareness back into the present moment, I ask you to consider the concept of rebirth. You came to Shavasana, you let go of everything before this very moment. You became a corpse in your corpse pose. You became still. You brought stillness to your mind, to your body, to your spirit. You let everything go. And in that stillness, your cells regenerated, your body renewed itself. And so when you awaken, you have the opportunity to be reborn and to start again from that very moment. And return your awareness back into your breath. And with each breath, you sink deeper and deeper into this calm, healing feeling. Thank you for sharing your beautiful energy. Be safe. Be nice. Namaste.